Okay.
Welcome to the next episode of the Brotein Bar. We're very happy to have James with us again. He's a fitness influencer. Probably seen him quite a lot on social media, and a fitness coach who is more heavily in lifestyle kind.
Lifestyle, yes. Yeah. Lifestyle.
I think speaking to him would be a very good person to find out about how to navigate through getting fit in Malaysia. Especially for a lot of lifestyle clients. Growing up, I think we grew up probably in the same environment where you have limited resources of information.
Mm-hmm.
You have, even if you find anything also, it's all from the US and all that.
Yep.
So when we want to look for diet plans or we want to learn how to do certain things also, it's always very Western.
Yeah.
Oats, blueberries. Their blueberries is what a price of a burger.
I think more than that, I think.
Yeah. So doesn't make sense. I mean, if we want to do something very sustainable to gain muscle, lose fat, following their plan is going to be a bit challenging also in terms of financially, accessibility and all that. How can a Malaysian or someone, a fitness enthusiast from this side of the world navigate through dieting in general, and especially when our culture in itself centralized around food also. We do gathering also over food.
Yep.
We celebrate anything also over food.
Yeah.
How do we actually navigate through that? Yeah.
Okay, I think a lot of time, right? When people think about dieting, the first thing come to their mind is potato, chicken breast, broccoli. These are like very, very like
no rice.
Rice doesn't make you fat. Rice actually doesn't make you fat unless you overeat. So it's like we are more influenced by the Western side because we see, this Western from the US, what they eat. So we tend to follow them. But in the end of the day, it's not sustainable because our culture and their culture is different. So let's talk about the Asian culture, right? So Asian culture, we eat a lot of rice and we don't eat a lot of all these like bread or pasta like that, right? So when it comes to dieting, this kind of part, right, it's actually can be done with a flexible dieting plan. So example, let's say you eat out with a family or something like that. You can always like eat your rice, right, with a certain portion amount of it, and then you can focus a lot more with protein and also from some vegetables. Not necessarily you have to eat everything like steam or everything must be grilled or look very, very plain. Unless you want to go for a competition, then different story.
Yeah, here otherwise you need something more drastic.
Yes, here I'm talking about lifestyle. Right, a lifestyle, you must know how to balance it. Yeah, because a lot of people, when they want to lose weight, right, they will just straight away cut off the carbs.
It's more interesting, because they feel like, I'm doing something, so I'll do all the way to the extreme side. Then suddenly, not sustainable. I give up them.
Yeah.
Square one.
Yes. So that's why a lot of people, they fail when it comes to dieting or thing. Because nutrition, for me, I find it is very, very interesting part of things. It's like you learn how to manage your food properly.
Oh, fun fact. James used to be a chef. Yeah, forgot to say that. But yeah, now that we get it out of the way, that's why you should listen to him.
Yes. So I graduate from culinary school and work in a hotel for 1 year like that. But in the end of the day, I don't like it because I still prefer more to like a fitness thing, because back then I can see this fitness is going to be a very, very, very big things. A lot of people, they don't believe me. So now you see everywhere, gym is everywhere, health center is everywhere, right? So like those sports rehab are everywhere. So there's a market. Anyway, yeah. So when it comes to dieting, right, it's very simple. You just need to like balance out the portions. I can share you some tips. Let's say you're eating out, right? Let's say you eat like mixed rice or nasi campur. Okay, so you can have like a fist size of the rice, right? A palm size of the proteins, and then maybe a cup size of these vegetables. That's it. A lot of people, they undereat proteins, but they overeat their carbs. Yeah,
All fat.
all fats. Yes,
Yeah.
simple say that, or a lot of fats. So that's why they cannot lose weight and they cannot lose fat. They cannot build muscles. Yeah, because they overeat. They make themselves fat. Yeah. So when you learn how to balance it up, right, you feel like, this is very sustainable, very easy to do.
When you know how to navigate,
Yes.
then it's a lot more possible.
Yes. Yeah. You don't have to go like very, very plain, steamed chicken breast, broccoli, potato, make yourself suffer and desperate like that. So, and then in the end of the day, you give up. Yeah. There's always another way of doing it. I always believe that not only to one method, there's a lot of method how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, even for myself, when I'm very, very intentional about it, when I go make the effort to research, read about it, pay attention to nutrition label, only I realize, wow, Malaysian food actually, some of the food really very off limit. Right?
Yes, very off limit.
Yeah. Like kaya is one of the worst. The kaya spread that we use.
Yeah, carbs and fats. Basically.
Yeah, basically just full of that. Then like the most of our drinks are loaded with sugar.
Yes.
Teh tarik, bandung, literally
ice.
Yeah, sugar.
Yeah, for
it's tasty, yeah, but if we have a goal that we want to work towards, right, there is something we need to compromise lah.
Yes.
You need to put ahead compared to still enjoying everything that you are usually eating.
Yep.
And I think being in Malaysia is not helping also lah, because we have access to so much good food also.
True.
We are like a cultural hotspot.
It's like food is life lah, like that.
I mean, generally, anything you can think of, right? All kinds of good food also we have it here. But we need to be very conscious with what we are eating and make better selections lah.
Yes, correct.
Like let's say for certain cultural, I wouldn't say cultural lah. Let's say if we are hanging out in Mamak, what would you recommend someone to eat?
Okay, very simple. If you hang out with Mamak, okay, I ask you lah, your audience over here, right? What will you order? You know yourself, right? Probably you're gonna order like Maggi goreng. What else? Something drinks with a lot of sugars. Then maybe you add one more ayam goreng. So that is like easily cost you 800 calories to 1,000 calories.
Yeah,
probably lah. So what you can do is you can look for those alternative, which is what I like to do is I order tandoori chicken, chicken breast part, and then thosai or thosai telur. Yeah, then with maybe like a glass of water. Yeah, that's it. So because I don't want to overeat myself with so much of all these unnecessary calories into my body. Yeah, so after that, I'm gonna gain a lot of weight. Yeah, I'm gonna feel sluggish. I'm gonna feel very, very bad after that when I have so much of this kind of food. So I always limit the amount of food to also try to balance it. Yeah.
There is always a middle ground.
Yes.
For this.
Yes.
Now, what other good diet friendly food that you can choose when you are eating out? I know chicken rice is a good choice, but we cannot eat the oil rice lah. You have to take the plain rice.
Yes.
Yeah. It's something that we can opt for. Steamboat is not a good idea.
Steamboat, you must know how to eat. There's a strategy how to eat, right? I would like to do this way when I have steamboat. Let's say hot pot lah, hot pot at dinner with my friends. I usually fast until my first meal. I'm gonna start at 12 like that. So I skip my breakfast, so I save some amount of calories over there. So let's say my dinner is at 6 hot pot ma. So I'm gonna have to start by 12 p.m. to until like 8 p.m. or latest by 9. So at least I don't overshoot my calories. I still get enough proteins. So when it comes to hot pot, most of the time, a lot of people will choose those fried food. And then those are very high calories food. Like let's say,
fried food skin.
Yeah, fried food. Yeah, that is very, very bad. And then a lot of all these deep fried food, and a lot of carbs, a lot of noodles, all these things. For me, I will stick to protein first and vegetables. Maybe some potatoes, or maybe some, a little bit of like, all these konjac noodles, if they serve that. Yeah, then basically with plain water, or you still can have tea or Diet Coke. Coke Zero. Yes, you still can enjoy.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean that when you are dieting, you have to really, no social life, cannot go out and all that. You still can make certain compromise and meet in the middle and make this work for you also.
Correct.
I know another good place to go or to work around for, especially when you are dieting, is Subway.
Yeah.
Subway is
it's a good choice. Yeah.
but there are healthier options like the roasted chicken and all that. So you don't have to overshoot other areas in terms of fats and all that.
Yes.
Then, and I guess the accessibility to certain poke bowl. Poke bowl is another thing that came in for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
That is okay, right?
That is also okay to enjoy them, right? Because a lot of people, they choose poke bowl because it's very healthy. Yeah, that is actually a very good meal for you. Yeah.
But I think one thing to be very cautious about is the sauce lah.
Okay, that's the problem also, because sauce also has calories. They are high in fats also. Let's talk about Subway just now. I see a lot of people, they put more than 2 to 3 sauce. It's like, when I stand beside them, there's I want this mayonnaise, I want this chili sauce, I want Thousand Island. So you flooded with a lot of sauce on the meat. So it's like, easily you have like what? Additional 200-300 calories, 400 calories. Yeah, that's why you gain fat. Yeah. Same goes to the poke bowl also. They put a lot of mayonnaise, they put all these sauces. For me, if I would prefer like this kind of poke bowl, I'll choose the sauce put on the side. Yeah, or maybe choose one sauce. Same goes to Subway.
But same theory lah. When you have the poke bowl, also you will choose a protein sauce.
Yes, protein first.
Then you work around the carbs and also the vegetables.
Yes.
Okay. I think it's much better than last time when you have more choices now.
Yes.
Yeah, you can go to Nando's. Nando's is another one.
Yes, Nando's also can.
Yeah, for competition. And so now option very limited.
Yes.
But doesn't mean that there is no way to work around it now. And if all else fail, preparing at home is still the surefire way to make sure that you hit your desired fitness goal.
Yes.
Yeah. So flexible dieting is a thing. Of course, if you are a lifestyle client, you are trying to look good, feel great, and all that, it's good enough. I think the priority has always been sustainability. You want to make sure that you can do this long term in order to hit the result that you are working towards.
Yes, correct.
But of course, when it comes to bodybuilding, something more specific goals that you're looking at, then we need something more drastic, more targeted for that goal. Okay. Yeah, so I think you are always sharing this kind of tips and tricks on your page also. Right? So if you are very, very interested to find out more of how to navigate through all this, you can always go to James' Instagram page to learn more, and maybe he will discover new place that you can do flexible dieting in also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think and if you do have good flexible dieting spots, like your favorite place to eat out but still clean and all that, please leave in the comments below. We will collate and we'll let James know also. Maybe he'll go review also.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this helpful, and hopefully it also inspire you a little bit on your fitness and bodybuilding journey also. Yeah. So as always,
stay tuned to the next episode of the Brotein Bars.
Thank you.